Welcome to Riverside Insights Gifted Coordinator Toolkit on the power of GT in the PLC. I'm Monica Simons. You are here. Welcome to the video overview of this module. Let's explore why this module is so important. Any district or campus that uses the PLC model works through the 4 questions that are provided. What do we want students to learn? How will we know if they've learned it? What will we do when they don't learn it? And what will we do if they already know it? Unfortunately, many times question 4 does not receive the same amount of attention as the other questions. The instructional implications of addressing PLC question 4 is fidelity of the PLC process. Question 4 is a non-negotiable. This leads to increased engagement and growth for all students, and collaboration between classroom teachers and GT teachers for improved instructional strategies for any advanced learner. Let's dive into the guiding questions. Start by evaluating your current PLC practices. Who is required to attend? If only the classroom teachers are attending, how are they getting information for how they should support students who do not learn at the same rate as others? Do they invite teachers who support special education students or 504 students or emerging bilingual students? Is the GT teacher allowed to attend or invited to attend? That leads us to thinking through the role of the GT teacher in the PLC. Taking a step back, what is the role of the GT teacher overall? Many times, GT services are siloed and the teacher is not in a position to provide support to the classroom teachers. Take this opportunity to ensure that the role of the GT teacher is defined in such a way that he or she can be present in the PLCs at least on an intermittent basis so that the classroom teachers can grow their capacity to address the needs of advanced learners. While you are exploring the GT teacher, are there district expectations? Are your services provided at a district level so that there is consistency across the campuses, or is it left for each campus to decide how they are provided? One of the concerns about that model is that different campuses will utilize the GT teacher in different ways. Sometimes that means that services are put aside for other tasks that may need to occur. This is a great opportunity to have a conversation about the expertise of the GT teacher and the support role she can play. How do campus administrators feel about the GT teachers? Do they understand their role? What opportunity exists to help them understand how to utilize all that the GT teachers bring to the table? And also, what are the classroom teachers' expectations of the GT teachers? Do they have a desire to collaborate? Or do they view the services for GT students as something that happens separate and apart from what is going on in their classroom? Depending on how you responded to these questions, you may recognize right away that you have barriers and challenges for the GT teachers. If they are not viewed as valuable contributors in the PLC process or on the campus, then that is where the work needs to begin. Identifying the challenge that they are not perceived as having expertise that is valuable and helpful. Is there professional learning that needs to occur? Are there conversations with the administrators that need to occur? And then that leads to the opportunities to enhance the role of the GT teacher to have a better impact on student learning and teacher. When PLCs are implemented with fidelity, there are guiding documents. There is always an agenda. And so knowing the expectations the district has for the PLCs and knowing how those agendas are created can help you determine what opportunities are there for your department to go in and support the classroom teachers. What data is being analyzed there? It's important to know what it is so that you can ensure that your GT teachers are familiar with it and understand how to interpret it while they are providing their support. Number 5 is a unique opportunity. Some at Solution Tree, which is an organization that provides training and support for having PLCs, have advocated for flipping questions 3 and 4. So imagine this. You identify what you want students to learn and how you will assess to see if they have learned it. But then you set the bar high with question 4. If students already know it or have learned it quickly, where is that bar for where I would want them to go? And then 3, you answer it by providing the scaffolding to that bar of question 4. This is an interesting opportunity to rethink how we plan, and it actually aligns nicely with backwards design. So your 3 best practices: reframe your PLC time to questions 1, 2, 4, 3. Ensure that everyone involved understands that question 4 is a non-negotiable and that the GT teachers or advanced learning teachers should be involved in the PLCs when talking about question 4. And use pre-assessments along with formative data to ensure all students receive instruction at their current point of need. Dive deeper into the research, and I can't encourage you enough to look at all things PLC. We hope this video overview of Gifted Coordinator Toolkit, the power of GT and the PLC, has been helpful. Let's continue the conversation and learn together.